Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. Also here Cardano, yeah, it is actually moving up in contrast to what we see on the Bitcoin chart. As you might know and remember, if you've been watching these videos for a while, I am carefully bullish on Cardano since we have invalidated the bearish wave pattern when we moved up exactly here from the low on the 13th of July. We moved up and we moved above the, it's wrong here, and moved up above that wave 1 low. That invalidated several bearish wave patterns, yeah, because until then it could have been this yellow wave 4 that you can still see here, when we moved up it could have been a wave 4. By breaking into the wave 1 area, the wave 4 scenario was invalidated. So what we're doing here at the moment is we are moving up, yeah, as per the plan, impulsively. Yes, it takes time, but it moves up more and more impulsively. And to be honest, what we see here on the chart, I like what I see here. Especially as we're holding above the 50-day moving average, we're making higher lows, we are moving up in impulsive wave patterns. That is very important. Very important to understand though that I cannot give any, we still need to be on high alert for possibly lower prices, lower even than 40.2 cents. We do not have full confirmation yet that the low was in. We are investigating it and we have a case for it. Definitely a solid case for the low being in. But still, I can only give it a 60% probability based on the bearish wave patterns, which are still possible here. And we haven't even seen a completely finished impulse on a relevant time frame. Ethereum has done it. Therefore, I have increased the probabilities for the bullish scenario on the Ethereum chart to 65%. We haven't done that here yet on the Ethereum chart, on the ADA chart. So therefore, carefully bullish, yes, but not overly optimistic. Yeah, I can't sit here or stand here or whatever and tell you with full confidence that the low is in. It just doesn't work. However, it is currently something interesting happening here. So from the low at 50 cents or 50.2 cents, we moved up in a wave 1 in an impulsive wave pattern. Yeah, we talked about that earlier today. We talked about in the last few days that this here was an impulse moving up. Okay, here a wave 1, we came down in a 2, we moved up in a 3, came down in a 4, we moved up in a 5. So I can count it that way. We then came down in what I believe is a wave 2. Now, showed you in previous videos different ways to count this move down. Before I had an ABC. Based on the latest movements, I adjusted this to a WXY. The problem is we have now moved higher than the wave X, so I have to take that out for now. Even in a bearish scenario, it couldn't really be a WXY anymore. At least that here can't be the wave X. At the moment, again, there's two possibilities. We could now again label that as an ABC, and we could consider that movement as complete. Yeah, from a wave count point of view, that's fine. ABC complete. Let's take a look at the length. So we can always compare the length of the wave A to the length of the wave C, and yeah, we've reached basically the equality projection, the 55 cent level. So from that point of view, you know, requirements for an ABC pattern for a wave 2 fulfilled. It was also the 50% fib retracement where we found support, which is fine. Yeah, I thought we'd go a bit lower. Maybe that was it already. However, don't get overly optimistic here. I am still tracking lower prices for ETH and for Bitcoin in this current wave. Therefore, ADA completely decoupling is rather unlikely. Not impossible, but unlikely. In the event that ADA really starts to move now, I would want to see clear evidence of ADA breaking impulsively above 58.2 cents. That is above the wave B high. And even if it does that, due to the situation with Bitcoin, and ETH, I would want to see it go above 59.5 cents as well. The problem is, this could still be, yes, an ABC, that's fine. And yes, wave 2 might be finished here. But if I look at the general crypto market, I think that move down isn't finished yet. I'm skeptical at this stage. This is not impulsive yet, so I can't really claim that. And I haven't seen a break above the wave B high yet. So the problem is, if this is really a 3-wave move, it could be a flat pattern which is unfolding here. So if we label it as a flat, which means you have it's slightly different from a zigzag correction pattern. So if we label it as that, we have here a wave A in a 3-wave move. Then we have a wave B, and the problem in a flat is the wave B normally comes quite close to the beginning of the wave A. So it retraces 90%, sometimes 100%, sometimes you get an overshooting wave B. Yeah, but let's say, okay, we might retrace here somewhere to 59 cents. We take a look at that in a minute. And then you get the wave C. That could be an expanded flat that will land then probably in the green area finally. Or it will be a running flat which lands a bit higher. But the running flat is a rare pattern. So normally you would see here the expanded flat. And that is sort of what we need to have on the radar here. Yeah. At the moment we need to allow for both options, to be honest. Yeah. So taking that out, but the target range remains valid. So yeah, have that on the radar as well. Okay. In terms of retracements for the wave B, we have to have on the radar here, this could move up quite strongly, because if it is a flat, the wave B can go into that region, I would say between the 61.8% fib level, which is at 57.5 cents, and the 88.7% fib level at 58.9. Just highest probability, okay? And then we could come down into the wave C low. Now at the moment, very clearly here, we need to allow for both options. If we see it move up impulsively and break above the wave 1 high, I would rather go with, okay, wave 2 was already complete here. We are moving into wave 3. Target for that would be above 60 cents. Yeah, more around the 64 cent mark, maybe even higher. Okay, and these are the key options we are looking here for at the moment. Condition for all of this is that the price level is holding, which is down here, the wave 2 low at 50.2, 50.3 cents. That is the low that needs to hold, that we can go with this wave count. Okay, and that's my view about ADA at the moment. While we're talking, we're climbing, but keep an eye on that wave B high here. All right, and that's my update. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.